George, I have a joke. I already told Lenny this. George, you know what? Why? You know why they call Black Friday black? Or
Because looting.
no,
Oh, why?
because never mind. God damn it, you messed it up. Because we go to stores and like I don't know, fucking buy black people. Nah, but
What?
but
We go to buy black people?
nah, I don't fuck. I messed it up. But no. But
I like my answer better. I'm gonna be honest. All right, Slave, you do the intro.
What's up, Top Chads? It's your boy Blackie B.
I like how number one, he did the intro. I expected Lenny to say it, but John's just like, "This is my line. This is my line," and then he just came out and said that.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling so great right now. I'm well rested, energized. Man,
That was the most perfect thing ever.
That was like the I'm officer.
George,
Man,
I'm happy you're feeling good though, George. I'm happy you're feeling good.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful, John.
It's Saturday. It's a good day.
Great day.
Tomorrow's football Sunday.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be the best day ever when the Cardinals kick the shit out of the Ratbirds.
The Ratbirds.
Yeah, that's what Steelers fan calls the Ravens.
That's what everyone calls the Ravens.
Everyone? Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought that it was only the Steelers that did it. Does everyone call Steelers shitbirds? Or what's it called? Shitbird.
Shitbird, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
George, what's the number one like popular thing to buy during Black Friday?
Well, it doesn't just need to be me to answer this. Lenny can answer it too, and you, in your opinion.
No.
I think it's electronics.
No,
well, Lenny already answered. I mean, I already told Lenny, so this is just up to you. Me and Lenny already had this conversation.
Also, George, you're a little bit far from your mic. Could you come just a little closer?
I can understand him.
No, he's good, but is that the best? Because I thought you were. I'm trying to match your audio as well.
No, I'm good. I'm here.
All right. Well, close enough. Whatever. But nah, George, I think it's electronics because electronics are expensive.
What electronics?
What electronics? Like TVs, I want to say. But no, I do think it's TVs though. Like in all seriousness, because I mean, they're really expensive. Everyone usually, they're so universally used, like for console, for just people that watch TV. Like football or whatever, that type of stuff. So
hell yeah. But yo, here's my thing. I remember back in the 2010 days. You remember when TV used to be so goddamn expensive? Like a 45-inch TV, it's like $1,000. But nowadays, you could literally get that for like $200 or $300.
Well, yes, but I mean, they're still pretty expensive, though. It all depends on the resolution. It all depends on how big it is, what provider you're on, stuff like that. And if it's a smart TV.
Nah, but please edit that out. I didn't want to sound racist on that shit.
Alright, sure.
Bad.
Well, then again, I did forget to edit that one thing that one time for that one person.
Don't say that one person. It was me. Don't even beat around the bush.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't beat around the bush. You clearly forgot to edit me.
It's fucked up that you would assume I wanted to cancel you on purpose. It could happen to anyone, okay? So
I don't know.
Fine,
man.
we'll put George in charge of the editing from now on, alright?
I don't know, man.
I would literally rather put a rat on a keyboard.
Who would you rather have as an editor, Lenny? George, aka John, or Lester B?
Me, because I actually take my time. Dude, I mean...
I would rather Dylan, because Dylan knows how to use a computer more than John.
Shut up, man.
Here's the thing, Dylan, what he would do is you do like the first 5 minutes, get tired, give up.
Yeah, but John probably would too.
No, I wouldn't. Dude, if you see me try hard in school, dude, like a lot of times, like during COVID times, I was on the computer for like 8, 9 hours a day. That's literally the same thing as editing.
No, it's
Not the same
not.
thing.
No,
No, no,
it's
sorry,
not.
sorry. No, not the same thing. Sorry, but the same like the amount of hours that you put in.
Dude, that's
Like
not the same though. You can put the
no,
same
it's
amount of hours in for
yeah,
like different sports, for golf
yeah.
and for wrestling or NFL, and
George,
you know.
I made a mistake saying that. It's not the same. I'm saying like that could be
Oh.
the same hours you put in.
Well, yes. No, I don't deny if you work. I'm just saying based on right now, like your skills and Lester's skills, I would choose Lester. But if
I
I know
mean,
you would actually study though, and work and play around with it. You gotta like editing to really get into it. Just like how you gotta like coding to get into coding, because that shit's so tedious. But that's just how it is. So
There's reasons Crush does not make me edit because he knows I hate it.
well, it's mainly because I'm just used to it at this point. But I mean, sure, we can add that on
I thought
until
you
we
guys
finally
split.
get John to start doing it.
I thought you guys split editing on Irresponsible.
Nope.
No, Lenny used to edit all the videos, but then I started learning. Then I started stepping in, so I do mostly
The only
everything.
the only thing I do is the yearly compilation.
Which is coming
Oh.
up. Don't forget Lenny.
Oh yeah, Lenny.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to do it before
Wait,
Christmas.
what the hell?
Or
Dude, I could have sworn I literally just remembered you guys last year talking about don't forget about the yearly comp, and now here we are.
well, he always reminds me. He's like my dad.
I know.
Reminds me of things I already know all the time.
No,
You mean your
I
twin?
know, but
No, my dad.
I don't know. You guys do sound exactly the same.
this year
Crush,
went
has
by.
anyone
But no,
ever-
that's not true though. That's not true though. I reminded you a shit ton before it was due, but the last time I reminded you was like 6 months ago at the very most, or at the very least.
Oh wow, big difference. 6 months ago. Wow.
Come
Yeah,
on,
but you
man.
say it like it's all the time though. Like, I mean, I get on your ass a lot, but on that, I don't know.
You don't get on my ass a lot. Let's be honest.
I don't know. It's not like I'm going up to you the same way as if I were to go up to George and say, TJY is the greatest NFL player of all
Shut up!
time.
Dude, I'm about to end myself.
Do a flip.
Let me get on top of my house and jump.
Someone's dramatic. A little dramatic, huh?
Shut up.
Dramatic.
Imagine killing
Shut up.
yourself over another man.
Shut up.
Now Crush is gonna forget to edit that out.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Shut up. I'm not going to forget to edit any of this out. I'm going to be careful. Just like I've been 99.9% of the time. Wait, real quick. I want to ask you guys, though, because I actually was kind of intrigued. Because I do genuinely believe electronics are the most, bought thing on Black Friday. Specifically TVs. But what about you guys? What do you think? I'm just curious.
I mean, for me, it's electronics. What else? I mean, some people. I see people buy cars during Black Friday because they give good rates during Black Friday.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean,
it's
probably. I mean, I'm sure people buy all this stuff, but I'm just thinking overall, though, like the number one thing is electronics. That's just what I think.
Yeah.
Lenny, what about you?
Because you got
Man, that's
a lot of.
kind of a hard question. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
What is
because
it,
hear me out.
Mhm.
Because literally a lot of people buy their Christmas gift during Black Friday, and what's the hottest Christmas gifts to be given?
So you're basically agreeing with me.
Here,
Sure.
what's the most purchase? What's the most purchased thing during Black Friday?
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Jesus Christ!
If you were to just have died, but I hate that fucking background for some odd reason.
dude, I see that. I hear that background all the time. They're like when KFC have sales going on. Something with KFC. Or
Yeah,
Hey,
the buy one
guys.
get one free.
Hey guys, what's long and black?
Jesus Christ, just drop it.
What's long and black, John and Tim? What's long and black?
A dildo?
The line at KFC.
Oh,
Oh,
I was about to say Lenny shit.
yeah.
What do you think, Lenny? I think Lenny agrees.
Repeat. What did you say?
There's
Alright.
an IT intern at my job. Ooh.
There's an
John's
IT
gonna
George. George. You don't even know how to use Windows.
John, don't go picking on the frickin'. Do not, and I repeat, do not pick on the intern.
Don't pick on the IT people in general. They'll search up your search history and then they'll show it to everyone. So when you look up Valkyrie, whatever, then
She's
Valkyrie
overrated now.
smut.
I switched up, buddy.
no, he's gonna look up like Taylor Swift and then the Chiefs player, and then he's gonna be exposed for being a closeted Swifty.
Shut up.
Either that
You're
or
gonna hate
TJ
me.
Watt.
I'm not even gonna say
Oh.
what that every time you say Swifty reminds me of, because you're just gonna murder me.
What?
You don't want to know.
Alright, fine.
So it's a scene from Rick and Morty, and there was a scene where they had to do like this one weird song to. I don't remember what it was, but then part of the lyrics was just Rick saying "shit on the floor, let's get swifty."
So maybe that's why Swifties are Swifties. Because maybe they shit on the floor and then they did that. John, is this true? You're a Swifty.
I'm not a Swifty.
Alright.
Swifty with it.
You
I'm
Swifty
not
with
a-
it?
Actually, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
there is one thing I want you guys to react to.
I'd rather be a believer or a what do you call Justin Bieber's fan
A-
than a Swifty.
What, have Bieber
Gay.
fever? Yeah, gay.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty true. Or a
Nah,
13-year-old
nah.
girl.
Were
Huh?
you guys expecting that answer at all?
No, because it's true. But it's either
Alright.
John, it's either turn gay or turn into a 13-year-old girl. But if that happens, you better watch out with EDP 445.
George, shut up. You used to like Justin Bieber's music.
Bro, I've literally never listened to his music.
Come on, man.
I'd rather be, what do you call Justin Bieber fans? Gay?
George, are you a Bieber fan? You have Bieber fever?
I mean, I saw his concert.
Come on. Alright. No, I don't want to hear it then.
Dude.
I'm not even hating on
bored.
Justin Bieber, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just taking this opportunity to roast John because it's funny. Go
Man,
on.
if I wanted to break both of your minds, I'd just show you my OChem homework.
No, if you want to break my mind, then you'll show me your search history, which I never want to see that.
I'll send my. You know what? Fine. I'll show my search history.
Well, I'm talking
Oh.
about search history, assuming you
no.
did not use incognito.
Incognito.
Yes.
I'll show. No, I don't care. I'll show my search history.
I don't
Oh, yeah.
I don't really care. I'm gonna be honest. There's a reason I said I don't want to see it.
All right, so let's see. My search history got one of our podcast episodes, R34 and porn stories. Lots of Nexus mods, some YouTube.
He's forgetting about all the porn, the monstrous amounts of porn videos, games, pictures,
Honkai Star Rail daily check-in.
and then he's talking about Hentai Simulator. He's forgetting about Furry Shades of Grey 1 and 2. He's forgetting about NFL Madden 24.
No, what? Why? I forget that you just named my folder for twats Lenny, and I looked up and I just see why is Lenny on my search history. I just see Lenny there. I'm like, why is that there?
The folder that we used to share all of our videos so Lenny can send me his video so I can make the Irresponsible Twats video is called Lenny.
It just shows up as Lenny. It's just like, why is that there?
Lenny's like, I can be the only Lenny. I must kill anyone that's named Lenny. I'm the only true Lenny.
You know what's funny is even IRL, if I'm talking to someone I don't want them to know my name, I just call myself Lenny.
That's pretty good, but
Jeez.
what happens if one of your friends were to go up to you and they were like, hey, what's up, and Jaloud?
It's not my name.
I know, I'm probably going to beep your name anyway, so I just figured I'd fuck with you a little bit.
Well, you can say that. I don't care because it's not my real name.
Alright, Jason.
You don't beep it when I don't beep it when I say
Cartridge.
John or Tim.
Yeah, but we don't care. I wasn't sure if
Oh,
you care.
Jason.
No,
Cartridge.
not really.
We'll call him Jason Derulo.
Dorito? What the fuck?
Derulo. Dorito.
Dorito. Jason Dorito.
Jason Dorito.
Dude, no, I heard Dorito. Dorito. That's what you said.
Hold on. Can I? You wanna here? Remember when I said that? Remember when I said Doritos was gay?
It is gay.
I haven't eaten Doritos since high school. I'm gonna be
Here,
honest.
I haven't eaten Doritos since
know
I
what?
found out about that gay ass commercial. Bro,
Here.
I'm sick of that
I think
bullshit,
I think
so.
it's best if we show the audience what we're talking. I DM'd you the link, but it is in Spanish, just for context. It's
Yeah,
a
but it's a
Mexican
commercial.
ad. It is a commercial, but it is also a Mexican ad.
Wait, why did it load twice? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
It just clicks on the link and it opens twice.
Alright, hold on. Y'all
Alright.
looking at my screen?
Yep, we're gonna need John to translate though.
Alright, hold on. No, we don't, because I can
Can't-
put subtitles on. Damn it! Hold on.
Auto English auto translate. I do not trust that.
I don't. Ah!
Let me see if I can find it in English. Hold on.
Why do you?
What-
I
if I
don't
may-
want Spanish subtitles. I want English. Auto translate to English. Where's English? Here, where's English? Here we go. There we go. There's English.
Hold on. I might be able to find the.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Then he got it. Then he got it.
Well, no, I
Alright,
just have the
wait.
subtitles.
Okay, yeah, all of them is literally just Spanish with the subtitles.
All right, enough of this. Let's see John's favorite commercial.
No, but
This looks like a Pixar film.
It does. It's probably made by Pixar. Suffers a bowl of Doritos.
But that's Doritos.
Was human howling this?
Jesus.
The subtitle, the auto translation's so stupid.
It's all messed up. He looked like a Smurf.
What the fuck?
Yeah, who's he? Oh, you gay ass grandpa, you. Bro, how do you think grandma's gonna feel from that? Oh, grandma's a cuck, I see. Okay. Ew. That makes no sense. And, bro, imagine if that was like your parents or whatever, or your grandparents. And imagine if you were the relative. How would you feel? That's some gay ass shit.
I would say, hey, yo, man, that's some gay ass shit.
Look at this. What the
So
fuck?
wait.
This makes no
So
sense. This
so
lore
why-
sucks.
This is an actual Doritos commercial.
Wait. I'm so confused. So by putting that Doritos in there, motherfucker spawns in like he's in Call of Duty.
Apparently,
Yeah.
as Alex
He's
Jones
peeing
was
up
kind
line.
of, Alex Jones was half onto something, but apparently putting Doritos on the grave turns the dead gay. So, I don't.
God, oh my. I'm lost.
I hit
for
the putting
words.
Doritos in the graveyard. It's turning the dead gay.
Unless this was like one of those environmental safety informative commercials showing off like, you know, how to not litter or whatever. Don't put Doritos next to a grave or else it's performing a demonic summon and it will turn the dead gay or something. It's
So
like
wait,
some weird fucked up Harry Potter ritual.
serious question. What's your favorite? I mean, I know George gonna like the spicy one, the purple or not the purple one, right?
Well, when I used to, I haven't eaten Doritos since I found out. I mean,
I know, but
this isn't really, you know, I'm not mad really at saying this, but I just don't support that crap. So,
no.
you know.
Oh, what was your favorite Dorito bag?
I know. I was just saying though, just for recording sake. But my favorite bag was purple, which I know
Mine
you're
was
gonna be
cool.
happy.
Mine was Cool Ranch, the blue one.
Oh, blue, that was my second favorite. Lenny, I know you used to eat
Yeah.
Doritos. Which one you like?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you,
Mm.
dude. The nacho cheese, the red one, smells like shit.
Oh, it smells like gym feet.
Yeah.
So, when I ate Doritos, my favorite flavors were either the purple. So I either ate the flaming hot, or I had to get like the special ghost pepper ones. And normally I would eat nacho cheese if nothing else was available.
Mm-hmm.
George. Dude,
But there is a surefire. You know how you have like bug repellent, it keeps bugs away. You want Lenny repellent? Open a bag of Cool Ranch, and I will stay at least 10 feet away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I hate ranch, and Cool Ranch just reminds me of ranch to the point where it just no.
Dude, now that I think about it, I don't like ranch too, but I love Cool Ranch.
I hate Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch is the devil's toe cheese.
But so
I like ranch on like salads. That's fine.
George,
On
my
salad.
George,
Go
my
ahead, John.
go-to snack at school, whenever they added that vending machine, I like to get the blue Gatorade, not the dark blue, the light blue one, and then I like to have combined with that blue Doritos, the cool blue.
Let me ask you a question. When you guys eat a salad, why don't you just eat the frickin' salad? Why do you need like ranch? Why do you need blue cheese sauce?
Because
Why do you
I'm
need
not.
Cool Ranch Doritos on it?
Well, I don't put Cool Ranch Doritos on my salad, but because that's two different things, obviously. But
It's like the max I put on my frickin' salad is maybe croutons. Actually, croutons I wouldn't put on my salad. I'd just eat them out of the bag.
I could make a joke at your expense, but if you really want my honest answer, it just tastes better. And salads are just boring, bruh. It's either that or I eat like fucking some kind of meat. I know what John eats when it comes to meat, but that's just
Shut
me.
up.
EP.
What
I was
do you mean PP? Shut up,
What the fuck, Lenny?
Lenny. Lenny, I bet you enjoyed that movie, The Sausage Party. You told me
Lenny
once
was in
that
the
he
sausage party. Lenny was the hot dog bun in the sausage party.
I know.
Oh hell no!
You sure?
More positive than your HIV
I
test.
thought he was the brother.
Huh? How'd you get my test results? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
John, you heard this shit, right?
Yeah.
It's a lie. The trolls are out to get me.
John, I have a question. Does Crush actually have AIDS?
Why,
Yeah.
That's some gay ass shit. If you number one, if you even knew I had AIDS, if I had AIDS, then that's some gay ass shit. Like I don't know how you know that.
George once showed me his COVID test, and it had all the results negative, but HIV was positive.
They don't even show that. And no.
George, George. You know, dude, George. You know the meme that surfaced through online. They're like, "I'm so happy I don't got COVID." It shows all the test results like hepatitis.
Yes.
COVID.
And no, that's not my test.
Yes, it is.
No.
Did I hold on? Did I
That's
ever tell
probably
you
Lester
guys
B's
what
test.
happened?
Lester B probably injected all those diseases, and he was like, "I won the disease test," or something like that. It's like taking a drug test and taking all the drugs.
So I have a question. You know, Yeah, Teo taking a drug test, and they're just like, so Teo, your drug test came back, and there's some things I want to talk to you about. He's like, oh, before I took that, I had a poppy seed bagel. Then why does that explain the cocaine and heroin? It was an everything bagel. It was an
Jesus.
Well, that is a logical explanation, and then I think they should free that man.
Wait. Who's this? Do you guys know a guy named Matthew Perry?
Yeah, that's
Is
the
he
dude
famous?
from Friends. He's the guy from Friends.
He died.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Wait,
Matthew
really?
Perry,
I gotta see this.
Matthew Perry died at 54 after apparent drowning just 4 minutes ago.
Wait, I gotta see this, really?
Yeah, Friends
John
star
Crush
Matthew
star-
Perry.
Crush is
Yep.
gonna start crying on.
No,
boy.
no. Bro, I barely watch Friends. I don't know this dude, but
I've never even seen Friends.
Hey George, do you see it?
I've seen
never
it. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I have. It's kind of funny, but I didn't watch it like I used to watch The Big Bang Theory. There's like no, there's no like news. What wait, is there?
It just happened. It's literally on TMZ just tweeted on Twitter.
That sucks. Poor dude. Big RIP then. Big
Yeah.
big RIP.
Spooderman, because I gotta go soon.
Yes, exactly. So, bro, okay, so listen, Lenny really probably doesn't have much to say on this, but me and John do. Look, I finished Spider-Man, which I'm gonna get roasted because I streamed Spider-Man one time, then played the rest of the game in my downtime.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm a weak person, all right, but. It came out. When did it come out, George? It came out last Friday. That's right?
Friday, yeah.
At midnight. Yeah, Friday, on the dot.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished it Saturday at 4 in the morning. And man, that was a fun game.
Wait.
Yeah, go on.
You finished it Saturday 4 in the morning?
Or no, I'm sorry, Sunday 4 in the morning. My bad.
I was about to say, like, there's some, because you streamed that on Friday night, and there's no way you beat that shit.
Yeah, no, that was my bad. But I beat it really quick though. It was about 15 hours, which I thought it was gonna be a little longer, but I'm not complaining. It was pretty good. But bro,
You probably just did the main story. You didn't do like side quests.
well, yes, I did. I've been doing the side quests though. Like today, I played a little bit. I'm gonna platinum that though for sure. It actually seems like a pretty easy game to platinum. Even you probably could do it, George. But yeah, dude. After that, I can't. It was. I mean, look. There was some. It wasn't perfect, but it was close to perfect. Besides, like the little glitches, bro. Number one, the graphics. The graphics were absolutely beautiful. Those are really. I mean, George, how much better were those graphics? Would you say than like
Dude,
a lot of other games that?
it's way better. Plus, I don't know if you got the new update. They had a patch. I think it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It got even better because all the glitches that you talked about went away.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some glitches. Like for example, like you get to the spot, right, and you gotta press triangle to either interact or do something, and it's not letting you. It's just it's you gotta like restart the whole checkpoint. That's a glitch that I was having issue with. You know what I'm saying, George?
Yeah. No, I gotcha. But no, it was. I mean, now that those are patched, though, the graphics are truly next generation for sure. They're really, really good. And bro, the story. Here's the thing: some people don't like, how the story broke a little bit of lore. Like for the biggest one, which, real quick, also spoilers alert. Anyone watching
the MJ Scream.
Well, that was part of it because Scream is their own separate entity, but like they really mixed up some of the characters. Like before this, I'm pretty sure that Harry Osborn was never Venom in the comics or anything. But excuse me. But I mean, even with those mix-ups though, like it was still a really good story though. The black suit was awesome. Craven the Hunter was awesome. I mean, the whole game, the story was god tier. I'm gonna be honest. I think it has a really good chance of winning Game of the Year, and the launch date was pretty perfect too. What would you say, George?
Yeah, yeah, the story was perfect. It was just, I mean, like the story was just well written. Like, um, from switching from Miles to Peter to Miles to Peter, it's just like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, and with
I'm
the
just
new
mad.
gadgets. Oh, go on, Lenny.
I'm just imagining how pissed you guys are gonna be that at the Game Awards, Game of the
Dude, I'm throwing hands, bro.
So I remember, you know what I want to see at the Game Awards? This is completely off topic.
Yeah, go on.
I want
No,
to
no, go on.
I want to see the Orthodox priest Bill Clinton come back.
Oh,
Orthodox
Matan
rabbi.
Evans. Matan Evans. Yeah.
Matan Evans, I hate that dude.
Why?
Come on, why do you hate him? He was amazing.
He's a dickhead, dude. That
What? Do you shit in your cereal or something, and you eat it?
I just hate him. It's his face, bro. His face just pisses me off.
What? You just get what? Do you look at that 15-year-old kid and you're like, that's a very punchable face?
Yes.
I don't know what. I don't know. He hasn't done anything. He actually seems like a pretty smart kid though, because I've seen him in interviews and whatnot, and he's pretty funny. He roasts the shit out of like OnlyFans girls and says that they have like no talent or whatever, and they just show their butt to make millions. I think he's pretty funny.
Well, that's because that is what they do.
Well, yes, and it's talentless. You literally, even if you're ugly, you could in this day and age, you could literally just get implants or like a bigger butt,
Makeup,
and then look like a Kardashian. There should be,
George,
you know how?
George.
Wait, real quick. You know how in SpongeBob they have like invisible spray and all that? They're gonna come out with this Kardashian spray where you just spray it on yourself, then you look like a fucking
George.
Kardashian Pinocchio. Yeah, go on, George.
George, you know how you guys make fun of Iron Man's wife for her like something with her vagina?
Oh, Gwyneth, what's her name, Lenny?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow of Vagina Scented Candle.
I don't know how you wouldn't make fun of her, but yes.
George, you're gonna be so disgusted when you hear this. I literally found this out a couple days ago. Go on the internet and search up Amouranth.
I know
wine.
what you're. No, I literally
Did you just say Amouranth wine?
Yeah, wine. Yes, wine.
No, I actually heard about this. I can't remember specifically what she didn't. Isn't she putting in like her what was it?
Something in her.
Or her period or something?
I don't
know. Or her fluids. It was something. It was something to do with like. I'm too afraid to look it up because, bro, I saw that, George, at the worst possible time. I don't know. I was on the toilet at work on Instagram. Then I just saw that in my feed, and I really did not need to see that given moment because I'm just like, But
yeah.
But no, that's bro. I started feeling a little bit bad for Amouranth after that whole fiasco with her and her husband. Do you know about that, George? Lenny, I don't know if you know, but you know about that, Lenny?
I didn't even know she had a husband.
Well, I didn't know either. A lot of us didn't know, but she was basically, I don't know. I think she was physically abused. Her husband would. She was physically and mentally abused by her husband.
Yeah, and basically, I don't know exactly what he did, but I know that he would threaten her and would threaten to like transfer $100,000 out of her bank account randomly whenever he wanted or something like that.
Oh yeah, because apparently they have a separate they have a joint bank account, so he can also manage her bank account. Like that's why, dude. I'm gonna be honest. If I meet somebody, if I marry them and I'm not fully comfortable with our relationship, how things are going, I'm getting a prenup. A prenup, which is like a mutual.
I know we know what those are.
We know.
Yeah. The problem is though, Lenny actually brought some. I brought this up to Lenny not that long ago, um, because I think Lenny asked something like, I don't know if it was Lenny, but someone asked something like, what would happen if you won $1 million or whatever, but you had a prenup? Someone brought something up like that, and I think I mentioned. Lenny, I don't know if that was you, but I mentioned how I'd get prenub and not give, my divorced wife or whatever any of the money if we were to divorce, you know, besides like what I'm legally obligated. But Lenny, didn't you say that at least where you live, you can sue someone even if you have a
Yes.
prenup? What is that? Go into depth. I want to hear this.
So, in the state of Oregon, if you even with a prenup, if you have a large sum of money, you can legally sue them for part of it, considering that when you sign the prenup, you have a capital gain. You can't see me, but I was doing like air quotation marks.
Yeah.
You get what I mean.
Well, when you say that, though, I mean, you can sue for anything in the United States. It doesn't really matter. But, I mean, in Oregon, this may seem like a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyway, because it's Oregon. Like, if anyone gets in that situation, how often do you think the woman or the dude or whoever is, like, the broke bitch is going to sue because of the prenub and then win? I'm just curious.
I guess that depends. Is it the guy or the girl suing?
I guess the girl that, let's say the girl.
Oh, if it's a girl, then more than likely she'll win. Oh.
Yeah, remind me never to move to Oregon. I want to be like Saul Goodman and get 3 wives, each of them gets a cut of my pay.
Let me put it this way, or at least in what I've noticed in Oregon is a lot of the time it will lean towards. Usually it leads towards the poorer party, so even doesn't really matter. But let's say the husband has a lot of money and the wife does not, then congratulations, doesn't matter.
So stupid, man.
Doesn't matter.
So stupid. Anyway, though, George, real quick, I want to finish our Spider-Man convo. Then I want to get into something else because we were just talking about YouTubers and yeah. But anyway, though, so with Spider-Man 2, though, I mean, I think it was perfect. The story started out pretty well, and then something with Spider-Man overall. Oh yeah, Salmon's came in hot and spicy for sure. But I mean, something with all Spider-Man games, I feel, is that like everything starts out good at the beginning, and then Spider-Man does something bad or whatever, then he tries to correct it.
Yeah.
I think it fit that formula really well, and I don't know. Again, spoilers, but what was your favorite part though, George? I'm just curious.
Dude, my favorite part, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like, because we saw it in the first Spider-Man. I like the with the whole MJ scene, like how she's chasing towards the symbiote.
Yeah.
When dude, I love the stealthy, like you got the what do you call it, the taser with MJ,
Yeah.
the stunt gun.
Yeah.
Bro, I know you're gonna shit on me for this, but it gives me Last of Us vibes.
I mean, I'm not shitting on you for it, because I mean that was cool, but I actually didn't care for that. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I like playing as Spider-Man though. But you want to know what my favorite part was? One of my favorite parts, probably I'm just gonna say it's my favorite because it only happens once. But my favorite part was playing as Venom. I love Venom.
Oh, dude, yes, and his super like his combos. It's so easy. And what's that thing? What is it called? It's like when you press L3 and R3, he just expands in like so many ways.
I don't know. He just stretches.
Yeah. So he just stretches. It's like the Venom. I don't fucking know.
I don't know what they're called, but no, all the combos were awesome, and no, Venom was awesome. Venom. I mean, in Spider-Man 3, because I didn't really know too much about Venom himself, but in Spider-Man 3, he makes it seem like, it's just a small symbiote or whatever that will drive someone crazy. But I mean, Venom in this game literally causes the zombie apocalypse to come up. Like, it's pretty cool.
That's true.
So
One of the things I hated about the game, what do you call them?
symbiotes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, fighting them sucks. And then
Yeah, they were tough.
My favorite part is fast travel once you unlock it, how you could surf while you're swinging in the water.
Mhm.
How like there's a comparison of like traveling from the first Spider-Man to this Spider-Man to get to the whole across the city. This one it could take you like less than 30 seconds. The other one takes you like a minute or a minute and a half.
Real
And
quick.
then
Oh yeah, go on.
and then the wingsuit. That's my favorite.
We can all agree though that, well, Lenny, doesn't care, but we can all agree though that Miles' new suit at the end showing off his hair is pretty gay, right? Can we agree on that?
I didn't really like it. With Miles, I stuck with his Spider-Verse or like his Miles Morales suit or Spider-Verse. Peter's outfit was like one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, for sure. I like Miles' suits though, don't get me wrong. Miles is a great character, but yeah, but that suit sucked though. Bro, I was watching other like streamers play it, and even people like I'm Dante were shitting on it. It was pretty funny. Like, I don't know, it seems stupid, but
So, I mean, we're already spoiling it. So, what do you think about the ending? Because who cares? We could just spoil it. I just thought.
I think the ending was great.
The ending was great, but dude, I was losing my patience because you had to fight Venom like what 4 or 5 times. And when
You gotta fight him
it's
2
like
times.
3 or no,
Pretty sure it's 2.
3 or 4 times, or sure. Dude,
No, it's 2.
he,
One is Peter Parker, then the other is Miles.
oh, bro, and then when he took out his wing, oh my god, I
That
didn't
was
even
so
know
easy, George. Come on, that part was so easy.
George, I'm bad with swinging. You're probably good at it.
I'm decent at it, but the ending was good. But I don't want to talk too much about it because I mean the game's really good. You should just play it honestly, and I'm sure Lenny's getting bored too. But so
Yep.
so I think this game was awesome though. It was perfect. It deserves to win Game of the Year in my opinion. But I think the next game though is gonna be just as good though. They're definitely gonna bring Doc Ock back, and Green Goblin's definitely
Green
gonna be the main
Goblin.
villain. Yeah.
Yep. I was watching a YouTube video earlier with like potential villains that's coming.
They're definitely gonna bring Cindy Moon, Spider Woman in.
So I'll talk to you after, like later on who Cindy Moon is, but I don't
Well,
know
I
who she
can
is.
tell you right now who she is, and I don't know too much about her, but basically, she got the powers the same way as Miles and Peter. She got bit, and she basically has all of Spider-Man's powers. And at one point, yeah, she was a love interest for Peter Parker in the comics, but she doesn't really have that much lore. She's kind of just another Spider-Woman.
I'm guessing Peter Parker in the next Spider-Man is gonna be the next EDP. He's gonna be
Well, in the comics, they were the same age. In the game, she's Miles's age, so I doubt Peter Parker is gonna ask her if she has cupcakes. Spider-Man, the pedophile.
Imagine
Your friendly
Miles,
neighborhood pedophile.
Miles, Miles is gonna
Peter Parker 445.
Miles is gonna ditch his deaf girlfriend Haley for that chick.
Oh yeah, and maybe Haley will be the main villain.
Yeah, but yeah, the game was good. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna give it 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give it like a 9.7.
I'll give it a 9.5. The glitches,
Dude,
I don't really care about the glitches, but
it's
I mean,
fixed.
yeah, no,
Dude,
I don't care. I don't care about that. Yeah,
Dude, the Mysterio is cool as shit, but it just pisses me off. I hate doing the Mysterio side quest.
Those are easy. Come on.
Dude,
I
just
did
get
like 5
tripped
of those
out.
today.
I feel like Lester B when I'm inside of those.
But no, like it's fun. I still gotta finish the game though. I'm working on getting 100%. I just maxed out all my skills and all my gadgets and stuff like that today, and
Alright, I have a couple more.
and I'm on my way. But yeah, no, I can't wait for the last game though to come out. It's gonna be really good. And by the way, when I said game of the year, like I wasn't even saying that lightly, because I mean you guys know I love Star Wars, and I played the shit out of Jedi Survivor, but I
It's
have
not
to
getting
say
Game of the Year.
it won't get it
So,
because
so
EA messed up the launch date.
George, I have a question before
Yeah.
we get to it. So
Hmm.
you know how at the end it says Peter is kind of like retiring from Spider-Man. Like Miles told him to just be Peter Parker for a while.
He's
He
not
can
gonna
handle the
retire,
city.
but
Yeah,
he's
because
yeah.
Doc Ock, bro. Hell, Doc Ock, Green Goblin.
No, here's
Ooh.
the thing, real quick, just to wrap this up. In my eyes, and granted, I don't know as much about
I'm holding
Miles.
back so much right now.
What are you
What?
doing? Do you have to poop?
No, every single time I hear Green Goblin, I think freaking Soggy Nugget as Spider-Man.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Who the fuck's the Green Goblin?
But shit, what was I gonna say? God damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You're welcome.
Hold on, George. What were you saying? So I can re-jog my memory.
I was just saying about how Peter Parker, aka first Spider-Man's gonna come out. Like I don't think he's gonna come. He's gonna come out of retirement because he got to.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, now I remember. But I don't know too much about Miles. I don't know enough about his lore. Even Spider-Man himself, I know more than John, but that's not saying much. But I know that Peter Parker is more of like the science guy and smart guy. I mean, Miles is smart too. He's smarter than a lot of the supervillains, but Peter Parker is really, really smart. And Miles has all the really strong powers. That's how he was able to beat Black Suit Spider-Man in Spider-Man PS2. Or PS2. Spider-Man 2. Sorry.
No, but Miles is a.
Okay.
George, I have a question.
I didn't do that mission yet.
God damn it. You're gonna be so.
Lenny, in the game, apparently you have to play as Miles. I haven't gotten to this part yet, but apparently in the game you have to play as Miles and help this gay dude reunite with like his prom date or something. Is that what happened, George?
No, so it's from his Miles's university. There's a homecoming coming up, and you help this dude. Like his projector is like messed up. You gotta like help him with like the electricity and get the power in. And like it's gonna say like homecoming question mark, and dude, I thought he was gonna propose to this one chick in the beginning of the cutscene. And then when I get to the end of the cutscene, it was a guy asking a guy out for homecoming.
Bro, like I don't care that much, but like I just get to have my video games, bro. Like, and stick to the news or whatever. Just get out my video games. You might as well be drinking Bud Light at the homecoming. So, me and Lenny and Wyatt were talking about this, I think, yesterday, but
Oh, I know.
I want to talk about the SSSniperwolf shit. Because I don't think we've actually talked about this. Have you guys heard about, I know, I'm pretty sure both of you have heard about what's been going on, right?
Yeah.
I want to hear Lenny's opinion on it.
I think she needs jail time.
John, what do you think?
Yeah, dude, she's a weirdo, bro.
So, real quick, for anyone that doesn't know, I mean...
People on Stock Jack Films, that's a federal offense.
So...
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, to be fair, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she stalked him, but... So, basically what happened, just to give some context, for anyone watching, is... basically Jack's Films is this... I don't know if you guys have ever really watched him before, but he's an OG YouTuber. You have, Lenny? John, have you? I feel like...
No.
Yo,
I don't know who that guy is.
he actually there was actually George, do you know remember the dude that we knew in high school that transitioned from a guy to a girl?
Oh yeah.
Dude, he actually back then in the day, he actually got one of his comments read by Jack's Films, and he was like all happy about it. I remember that. But and that was actually kind of cool. But basically SSSniperwolf, bro, she's already a piece of shit person in general. Like I think you guys know this, but
While you're explaining myself, you're back.
Lenny just doesn't even want to bother. But George, you remember the cancer girl?
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Bro, she fucking Bro, this was a fan too. Like, I mean, you know, I'm way too small for this to ever happen. But if George, if you let's say you were like Markiplier, okay, George, if you had like, you know, a dying fan or whatever, or like, you know, somebody that I guess we could only say dying in this case. If you had a dying fan, like, you know, trying to do a Make-A-Wish thing, wouldn't you do it?
Dude, that's literally one of my, like, if I became a big influencer, that's literally the number one thing that I want to do is fulfill, like, people's, you know, dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Was whether meeting me as the Make-A-Wish thingy or, you know, being like Mr. Beast.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think that's a compliment as well, and it's the least you can do because, you know, obviously, you know, life sucks. But, bro, she fucking ghosted this girl's mom, and she was at dinner with, like, her friends and her boyfriend or whatever. And, bro, the situation... I don't blame him at this point. Wait, did you know that her ex is suing her, by the way?
Yeah.
Bro, her ex is suing her because he used to record COD gameplay and put in the background of her videos. It was something like that. Imagine getting sued over that.
Yeah, the other allegation that she's into is back then she would do like a recorded commentary video. She would like tell a story. She literally like, you know how you do story time and you have like recorded gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't her that's playing the game, it's her husband or boyfriend.
So fucking.
I mean, it's, bruh, it's, if you have, I don't know what the gameplay looked like to be specific, but if you're gonna sue somebody, you can't, I mean, to be fair on her, you can't really expect to win a lawsuit if you used someone's Call of Duty gameplay without their permission, because Call of Duty, I mean... I don't think I don't know. I mean, maybe you can, but I don't know. The way I see it, if there's no audio and if it's just random gameplay, that's not transparent enough to, you know, really claim it's yours. You know what I'm trying to say? Because Activision could honestly just say it's theirs and then rip it away from them. So I don't know. It could have been anyone's, but yeah.
Activision sues her.
What?
Activision sues her.
I'm just saying if Activision did, then they could get removed way easier versus if he had like commentary. Because that's transparent, you know, and that's fair use. But anyway, though, she's a bitch fucker. She's, you know, skank ass dyke. But basically, her whole I hate people. I don't know. I just don't like. Let me ask you guys this question real quick, because I think she's a piece of shit, so I'm gonna make fun of her, pretty much everything to do with her, not just the Jax film situation, but her as a creator. What's like the worst? I don't blame you on that. What's the worst and easiest kind of content? Not really the worst, but what's the easiest content you could ever make online? I'm just curious.
Or react videos.
I mean, like, but like genuinely, do you full force believe that? I'm just curious. Because
no commentary game videos.
No commentary game.
I'll be honest with you. Okay. If I'd be a YouTuber, I'd just react shit about sports or the Ravens. Like, you know how people, you know how people they like watch the game and they give their reaction. I'd literally just do that.
Mm-hmm.
And hear me out. I have a question about her.
Yeah.
I thought YouTube did something about her. Yet,
no. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. because I do have an answer for you.
May I? Can I also explain that on her
Yeah,
punishment?
you can. Yeah, you
Because
can.
her punishment,
Not yet,
like
though.
I found, yeah, no, her punishment actually made me mad.
No, if
Because
anything, you can do it if you want.
all right, but continue.
All right. Well, here's what I was gonna say. I think I liked Lenny's answer because, I wanted, even though we're shitting on her, I like being fair. Because I don't want to sound like a hypocrite with anything I say. But, I mean, what do you think is more work though? Let me just ask you guys this, okay? Wings of Redemption putting on his stream, okay, or an SSSniperwolf reaction video to TikToks?
Wings.
What's
Wings.
the difference?
No, like
Wings.
what's more work? What's more work do you think? I'm just curious.
Wings.
Richard? I'm gonna be honest, I think it is Richard because despite the fact that he has no effort put into his stream whatsoever,
He's doing something.
he's doing
Not
something.
sitting there smiling, watching someone else's content, and then not putting in the description.
Yes. Yeah. That's the thing. Well, Richard doesn't do that either. Richard barely watches any reaction videos to be fair, because he's too paranoid that the trolls will use it against him. But anyway. But Richard, though, at least, has his own gameplay, his own commentary, and live stream and all that. Sniper Wolf literally watches a video, and then it's just like, let's say it's a rabbit eating carrots. Hey, it's eating carrots. And that's all that they got, And also, she steals other people's jokes.
Actually, correction. She doesn't even say, "Oh, it's eating carrots." She just sits there and smiles.
Yeah.
Well, I only saw one part of one because before I, want to rip my own head off from cringe, but from what I saw, she was just watching and then basically just describing what happens in English, like that shitty ass YouTube subtitles settings. That's basically SSSniperwolf. She might as well be an Alexa voice describing the video, But it was, I don't know. It's not transparent, number one, and it's just shitty. It's fucking garbage anyway.
It's like, let's say when we do reactions, we'll pause the video midway, make some jokes, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And she
doesn't do
steals
that.
other people. No, she steals other people's jokes though too. Like she watches. I think I don't know exactly what she does, but she either hears someone say a joke or she may look in the TikTok comment section and then make jokes about that TikTok before watching it on the video. I think that's what she does, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know for a fact she does steal jokes though, based on like other people exposing her. But her comment. Oh, go on, Lenny.
I just cleared my throat.
Oh, but yeah, her videos. I mean, she has an editor though, and I guarantee she doesn't edit her own videos. If she were to edit her videos, then I guess that would seem a little bit better, but it still wouldn't change anything. But she does that. That's the easiest thing ever, and makes millions of dollars a year doing it. So I mean, that's. I'm not trying to sound like a boomer when I say that, but I just, I don't respect people that don't credit other people and then just, put no work in. I think that's kind of iffy on the line. But yeah, go on, Lenny.
Yeah. The thing with Sniper Wolf, I absolutely hate her because she, like, remember earlier where I don't even think this was on podcast. We were talking about, no, it was. My bad. It was in this recording when we were talking about how it's like OnlyFans models have no talent.
Yes, which
Sniper Wolf falls under that category.
Yes.
She falls under that category. She has zero personality, zero talent other than her stats. When freaking God was cooking her up in the freaking shit pile she came out of, God didn't even make her. He just took a shit and said, "You know what? I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of bitch on this and call it good."
I think what actually happened was
and then he said, "Skadooby skadabi, my shit ain't blackie."
I think that what actually happened was that she was at once. It's kind of like Chucky, except with her, Chucky and Pinocchio. She was originally, because she tries to make herself look pretty. She's basically a fake Kardashian with all that makeup on. She was probably like a sex doll at one point, and then brought her to life, and like Frankenstein, and then with her zero personality, she obviously, you know, doesn't seem human, and Frankenstein just goes murr, brr, brr, like a special ed kid in the hallway, and she kind of sounds the same way in her videos, so it kind of makes sense. And considering how many simps are after her, I think that's a real working theory.
Your old coworker just used his sex doll so much that eventually it stood up on his own. He was like, "It's alive!"
Yeah, except my coworker, he didn't like electrocute it, he just thrust it into her.
Hold on, my mic didn't even pick up me doing something cringy.
It's alive!
And I was literally going, "It's alive!" I was doing. You remember how I do like that gurgle in my voice that makes my voice sound really weird?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Lenny.
What?
Kill yourself.
No, be a man. Kill me. Be a man. Kill me yourself. Stupid whore. Man.
It's kind of. It sounds kind of emo that you know John wants you to die, then you want John to kill you. I don't know, Lenny. You're kind of sounding a little like Boogie 2988.
What, you never heard that comeback? Just kill me yourself, wimp. Kill me yourself.
Well, I have, but, you know, I figured, you know, you'd say something like, I'll kill you, or Lamar G. the Third will kill you.
Shut up, don't put it
or, TJ Watt.
Fuck you.
He hates TJ Watt so much.
Shut up.
Okay, how about this? Explain to me who the hell is TJ Watt?
He's a linebacker.
Steelers linebacker.
The Ravens.
He was a big reason why the Ravens lost the last game to the Steelers. Right, John? Do you hear George?
That's the thing, I can't hear him.
I heard him say it really quietly. He's like, fuck you, fuck you.
Oh,
sound like angry grandpa whispering. But anyway.
Alright.
Anyway, though, enough about that. But getting on with Sniper Wolf, though, and unless we want to, you know, get into a 10-hour roasting George match, which I don't think any of us do right now. We'll do that later.
No, not today.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow, though. I'll be Snapchatting John and just scaring him and all that stuff with the Ravens. But anyway, though, I already don't like her as a person. She's just talentless. And I think that there was a few other controversies she was in. But yeah, I don't know. Like, if a dude was on that level, I'm saying a few because I don't know for a fact. I don't know her history that well, dude. I mean, do you?
Other than this is the only thing I know about Sniper Wolf, is she's the type of person that I believe should rot in the pits of hell.
Well, yes, but I don't know. Well, no, she does for the cancer patient alone that she ghosted, but I don't know her full history, though. I don't know if there was history before that. That was bad. I do know that she's a felon. Well, I'm pretty sure she's a felon. Yeah, then felon? I'm pretty sure she broke into somebody's house when she was younger or something like that. She's not an angel.
No.
That's not what happened?
Arrested. I know what happened. She got arrested twice because apparently in Arizona where she lives, or Phoenix, if let's say me and George got into a screaming match out at his house and the neighbors heard it, they could literally file a police report and get you arrested for, I don't know what charge, but that's how she got arrested.
Oh, like disturbing the peace?
Yeah. And then the other arrest that she got arrested is she was at a mall. The police kind of got suspicious with her movement. She didn't steal anything, but you know how girls, they like to clap back and, you know, she probably got scared or like just ran away from the cop. So the cop immediately, like, you know, when somebody runs away from you, you immediately think that they're stealing. So they accused her of it was a false crime that she was accused on. Apparently she had to spend 2 days in jail for that.
I thought she like broke. I thought she did something that was like bad though, like really
Nah.
bad. I could have sworn. Are you sure, George? Because I thought there was something else.
George, I've watched her vid since 2014.
Oh my lord.
Shut up.
Oh my George. Lenny.
Dude,
Do you hear this?
This was
Sadly.
this was when she would make real content. I mean, actually, no, it's still fake content because she would use her ex as the gameplay, but it's not like now how she would post react vids. She would actually like play Call of Duty. You know, back in the Fortnite era, she would stream Fortnite. Yeah, it was a normal gaming channel.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll give her a little bit credit then on that, but anyway though, fuck, I kind of forgot what I was gonna say. I kind of lost my train of thought, but I guess getting into the, I mean, we you know, she's a talentless hack though for the most part, and if it was a dude in her position, like, you know, he would not get the same treatment unless you're someone. Do you know this guy named Sklat? I don't know his name. It's hold on, let me see. Give me a second. I feel like yeah, that dude.
My boy.
You know that dude? Lenny doesn't know. Lenny, that's the dude that called that girl with the different colored hair on FaceTime and then said he wants to fuck the shit out of her and then hung up.
What?
George,
Remember?
I gotta go.
All right. Man.
All right, you and I shall wrap this up.
Wait, Lenny, you don't know who I'm talking about though?
Nope. I'll be honest. I have never heard of him.
Yeah, that dude basically, just to use him as an example, he kind of does what Sniperwolf does. He reacts to like TikToks or whatever, but he brings his own like commentary, and he's pretty funny, and his content's really good for the most part. I mean, I don't really watch it that much, but I watch some of it, and I mean, he's definitely an entertaining YouTuber. But Sniperwolf obviously does none of that, which, just a heads up to, you know, just to point this out, Lenny, I'm sure you know, and you can add your comment in a second, but that's not fair use. She could actually get sued for that, especially for not crediting the creators. I don't know why YouTube allows that. That alone, by the way, because that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Bruh, Lenny, we get, I mean, we don't get age restricted really much, but for this reason, but, well, this age restriction, I guess, has nothing to do with what I'm trying to say, but we get a lot of our, if we were monetized, we would get demonetized pretty much on most of our videos because we use copyright.
Right.
No, not even for like, you know, what we say or whatever, but because we use copyrighted material or whatever, even if it says non-copyright. That's pretty much, which a lot of that is false in my opinion. I think that's a mistake, but with her, she's fully monetized on all of her videos except one, which we'll get into that in a second, and she doesn't credit the creators, and, you know, nothing bad ever happens to her. She's on YouTube's home screen, and it just retarded, if I'm gonna be honest.
He's like one of, dare I say, YouTube's pay pig.
If you want to maximize,
they're not YouTube's. She's not a pay pig, because a pay pig is like someone who donates a lot of money to like something. Like, for example, people that give Richard $500 a month are pay pigs. That's a pay pig.
The reason I say pay pig...
No, you mean, I think you mean cash cow though.
Cash cow, thank you.
Yeah. But yes,
was she one of those? Okay.
Yes, she definitely is. She doesn't curse or do anything. Her whole audience is supposed to be children and simps.
What the?
Oh, okay. I don't think she. That's a big. Okay, I don't think she's not like.
You didn't put a space between that, so it just sounded like you said children simps.
I said and. I said children and.
I didn't hear and. I just heard children and simp. I just heard children simps.
Child simps. That's probably what Sniperwolf likes, though, which we'll talk about that in a second, too. Cause
I know what you're bringing up there. And
I'm about to roast this fucking pedo, but But yeah, no, she her audience though. Whenever you have kid audiences, I feel like you can really get away with a lot of stuff. That's why EDP still has some fans, because those fans are children. They don't know any better, you know. Like all the
Yeah.
adults know shit.
The other thing when it comes to children on the internet, this is again you can put in your own opinion on this. I kind of want to know your opinion on this. But would you agree that a lot of children, even not even children on the internet, it's like they're mockingbirds. They'll hear one thing and then immediately think that way. And if someone else says something else, they probably won't even listen.
I mean,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, when with the internet though, it's the parents' fault if they let the kids watch whatever, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I think that, you know, I mean, it's one thing if you're Wings of Redemption or Dark Side Phil, and you exploit your audience, because with them, a lot of their pay pigs, I'm pretty sure, are kids or mentally disabled people. Like, there's one person on Wings's who's a mod and a well, he's not really a pay pig, but he donates. Apparently, this dude's like some kind of disabled guy that, you know, has a bunch of issues in his head, which is why he likes being with Wings for so long. And this dude, like, I feel like people like Wings and DSP, they prey on people that can't make functional decisions on their own. So, like, those kinds of people and children. And I think that if you're e-begging online, which I don't know why I almost said Amouranth, but but if someone like SSSniperwolf, they don't need to e-beg, which is good. It's not as bad, you know, because e-begging is bad too, exploiting your audience. But like people like Wings though, they get kids to use their parents' credit card and give them money, and there's nothing the parents can do, you know. So
Yeah, no,
so I think I think if you did that, then you'd be a despicable piece of shit, which Wings is, and DSP. But like anything else, though, if you're just making content, I think it's all fair game. Like, you make whatever you want as long as it's legal, you know. And you know, it doesn't break any YouTube TOS. But if kids are watching like swear videos, Grand Theft Auto reaction, gameplay or whatever like that, you know, stuff that has violence, then that's the parents' fault. To be fair,
Yeah.
you know.
like, you know, can I just reminisce for a second?
Sure.
You know what I remember as a kid on YouTube? I remember watching videos of like Minecraft, freaking make a portal to heaven made out of glowstone and water, and I'd fall for that stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I miss those days. I
I
really
like
do.
I mean, I like
Or the Yugs cast.
I liked the troll videos, like Xbox troll videos and stuff like that, and Minecraft troll videos, voice chat troll videos, a lot of troll videos. But I also like Minecraft Let's Plays and other games that would come out. I like Markiplier videos, PewDiePie videos back in the day, and a few other things. But yeah, no, you definitely kids are definitely impressionable. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, a lot of the way I talk, and some of the insults and jokes I say, like I want to say they're more my jokes, but I kind of learned how to get that type of humor from like other people though as well, you know, because I grew up during like the COD MW2 days and stuff like that. That's when I was in middle school, and people would just say the most outlandish, crazy shit ever. And it was a much better time if I'm gonna be honest. But anyway though, but yeah, no, that's my opinion. Did you have something you were gonna go off and say? Okay.
No. So continue with the sniper wolf and friend that one lady thing.
The one lady thing?
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. Well, you were saying something about them and like children audiences. Like most of their audience.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. So, but her audience is children, and she doesn't e-beg or anything. She just makes videos, but she gets 1 million views per video or something like that. It's a lot of money, but She's always on YouTube's homepage alongside with people like Mr. Beast and, what's it called? Dude Perfect or whatever. Definitely not Smosh, I don't think, anymore, sadly. But
They were making a return.
yeah, but I don't know if they're on the front page though. But
Probably not as much now.
But anyway, though, going off her, though, because she has just stupid content, not even her, I'll just, to make it simple, stupid, lazy content, and doesn't even bother crediting the creators.
She reacts to things sitting in a bodysuit and cat ear headphones. I get what you mean.
Yeah. Because she's like that, she's kind of a meme, and a lot of people already don't like her, and Jack's Films realized that he could monetize this and make her look stupid and make him look entertaining. I want to say, I don't know if it's that exact reason, but it's something like that. So he made a whole separate channel where he would react to her videos while she was reacting to the videos she was watching. And unlike her, he would actually add commentary, he would add the creator in the description, and he was fair. And he wasn't really, he was pretty light. He wasn't like mocking her physical appearance or anything like that. He was mocking the way she had her content. He was super fair about it. Way more fair than I would have been. Because, I mean...
Let's be honest, you and I would not be fair.
Bro, it all depends on what you do. If you make... Hold on, I'm sorry. Real quick.
Yep, no.
Real quick, look what I just saw in my YouTube recommended. Speak of the devil.
Let's take a look at this.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude right here.
Today I'm going to be reacting to Sniperwolf until I laugh. Let's do this.
Hello friends, it's me. Yes, I cut my hair. TikTok saw it first. I always wanted to cut my hair, so I did. Today...
Oh man, that's funny. But anyway.
Beautiful.
Shit, what was I saying again? So, okay, yeah, Jack's Film. So, but yeah,
calling Sniper.
No, we were judging her. So, but yeah, no, what I was saying though was, it all depends, what you do. If you do, if your content's garbage or whatever, then I'll probably do what Jack does. I'm somewhat fair in that department. But if you were to insult me, or like, if you were to, insult someone that, I like another YouTuber that I'm a fan of or whatever, then, I might call you stupid and say you're an idiot for saying that. But if you just have lazy content, then I'll probably just call it lazy. I won't say something like, you look like a transgender Harry Potter or something like that, I won't say something like that. So
I would.
I don't know. That to me, that kind of does. I do kind of like being fair.
Transgendered Harry Potter.
I mean, look at her. Hold on. Let me go back to that thumbnail. So,
man, I think that's offensive to Harry Potter.
I just lost that dude's video. I'm so sorry, but you know how she looks though. Hold on. SSSniperwolf.
I know how she looks. I know how she looks. She's nothing to write home about.
Yeah, bro, she looks like a fucking transgender Harry Potter. She looks like that one dude in that meme that's called Good Night. Hold on. Good Night's meme. Here, hold on. I'm doing something very dangerous. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It's this. Which I might have to censor this. Probably not. This.
Oh, yup.
That's SSSniperwolf. She probably does have a penis. That's how she's fucking everybody right now in YouTube. But anyway, though. Yeah, no, I'd be fair though. I'd be fair. I wouldn't go personal, try and go too personal, but if you piss me off, then maybe I will go kind of personal. But anyway, though, going on with what I was saying though, she obviously isn't a big fan of the reaction videos from Jack's Films, which, to be fair, Lenny, if somebody was making, restreaming your content or doing anything like that, I mean, would you get Would you get at least a little bit mad? I'm just curious.
Oh.
Really?
If someone was restreaming my content, honestly, I would take that as a compliment.
But what if it was
Even
in
if-
the way of like, you know, like how the trolls restream Wings of Redemption and make fun of them or whatever?
Then I mean, I'll be irritated, but it's not like I'm gonna do shit against them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me personally, if your criticism is valid, then and it's funny, then I won't really care. But yeah, I probably would get a little bit annoyed though, I'm gonna be honest. But would I do anything? Strike a channel? No, I'll just let you do you, because it doesn't affect me, but you know, it would still kind of annoy me. I'm not even gonna lie, just to be honest. But anyway, so I don't think she sent any copyright claims on him. I'm pretty sure she didn't. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So what she instead does is, since they both live in, I think it was Arizona or Nevada. I think it was Nevada. They both lived in the same state, and for some reason she goes to travel to shoots. And I don't know, maybe she does have an OnlyFans or something.
He
But
probably does.
yeah, I don't actually know if she does or not, but she probably does. She had to, you know, go take a few pictures of her feet or something like that for all the stupid simps online. But
She had to go take a picture with another cam girl or some shit.
yeah, while her boyfriend is watching or whatever, just being
Like a cock, yeah.
beta
He's getting the freaking Will Smith treatment, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But anyway though, so she passes by Jack Films' house. Well, I shouldn't say passes by. I'm, you know, using quotes here, okay? Because she definitely knew where she was going. But she goes to Jack's Films' house, takes a video, which I didn't even know it was a video. I thought it was a picture, but Lenny showed me yesterday it was a video. And of his whole house, like his, not like inside, but the whole outside of his house. And she put that on her Instagram, and she basically said, Jack's Films, it's time we talk. Which, yeah, that's let me just say this, I don't think that's any initiative to talk at that point. I think
No.
if you tag someone on there at 2 o'clock in the morning saying, let's talk, I think that people would think you're about to get jumped. I think that's what's going to happen, even if it's
it's like they're about to
petite tranny.
It's like they're about to frickin' bust through your door with frickin' Makos.
Yeah. Even though, you know, Sniper Wolf's a YouTuber, I mean, you never know. Like, I would take that as... If anyone took a picture of my house, I would definitely freak out. And, I mean, I would be prepared to either kill or be killed, basically. But, anyway. Obviously, Jack's Films was not happy. But before we even get into what he did, specifically, his reaction, Sniper Wolf the next day... Because Jack's Films was actually live streaming when that happened. I don't know if you know that, Lenny, but he was live streaming when she did that.
Yeah, I remember.
And he was basically, you know, freaking out or whatever, like, you know, in shock.
I mean, you can't really blame him, though.
You can't, no, of course not. But,
like, to be honest, I kind of agree with your statement. If someone came to my door, took a picture, and posted online saying, let's talk, I would come out with my... I was gonna make a joke, probably not the best idea. Be
The
serious
closet?
about this. No, I was gonna say, I was gonna make a joke saying I'd come out with one hand holding a pistol, one hand holding my cock. One hand.
huh? I don't know if you want to do
Huh?
that. I don't think you want to do that, dude. What if it's a guy that did that? What if you're just like, this is what you want? And then you just start stroking in the front lawn.
You know, I'm just remembering the freaking video that Henry sent us, and it's like, what would you do if a robber breaks into your house? Well, in my state, you get less time for rape than you do with murder.
Oh man, bro.
You remember that video?
Yeah,
It was
no,
just
I
like,
do.
like in my state, you get less time in jail for rape than you do with murder.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best strategy of handling a break-in. I've never been in a break-in. I've never, had to analyze my options, but I'm pretty sure that would not be on the to-do list.
I
But
would probably agree with you.
especially if it's a dude. No, I'm kidding.
What if, like-
With nobody, that would never happen. Ugh.
Well,
But
let's
yeah.
be honest. Let's say, you know what? That wouldn't even be rape at that point, now, wouldn't it?
Well, no, that is rape, but they're
What, no,
not
what I was
angels
gonna say
either.
was, I was gonna say, what if a girl, like a hot girl, broke into your house and said, "Let's meet right now on the couch."
Well, in that case, I would invite her in. I'll be like, I invited her in, officer, if the police show up.
I invited her in. We just got so frisky. I broke the window.
Yeah, she's just a little crazy. That's what I'll say. And then get slapped
Yeah.
or whatever. And then somehow I'd go to jail for assault
Yeah.
on myself. But anyway, though, but no, like seriously though, yeah, no, that's fucked up. And it's to 5.5 million people, over 5 million people, 5 point something. But I mean, number one, that's yeah, go on.
So, I remember that when it comes down to that, what she did, it did. I agree with Moist Critical when he says this. She broke the golden rule of the internet, and that's all conflicts stay on the internet, never bring it into the real world.
Yes, I agree. You definitely don't do that.
On top of that, her excuse for "I just want to talk," that is the stupidest excuse I've ever heard. Literally, I've heard better. I'm pretty sure Hitler could have come up with a better excuse for the Holocaust. Are you kidding me?
Bro, if Hitler said that he did the Holocaust because he got bored, I think that would be a better excuse than Sniper Wolf in this case, okay?
Friggin' yeah.
That's like a wild stance, but like I'm just being honest, all right?
Hill I die on, yeah.
But anyway, though, but yeah, no, it's bro, this is a 30-some-year-old woman. I'm 24. She's like 31, and bruh, if you make me that angry where I'm gonna go to your house, there's gonna be no social media interaction. Like, I don't think anyone's ever gonna make me this mad to where I'm gonna pull up on your house. But if I did, then I would try and make sure nobody knows. I think that's how everyone's stance would be. But
It'd be like under the table type thing.
yeah, just under the rug, no big deal. Something like
Yeah,
that.
we'll just get into like a makeshift boxing match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Into the in like the backyard, and just make sure no one sees it. No social media, no nothing.
I'll literally go into a Trojan horse, and then they'll let me in, and then I'll bust out of that bitch like the Kool-Aid Man and go full Floyd Mayweather at that point.
Crush video idea. You and I build a full Trojan horse, but instead it's shaped like a fried chicken leg, and we sit it outside KFC until they bring it in.
Wait, why were we going in KFC? What did KFC do?
It's more like who's in KFC.
Guess that's true. Maybe we could dress up as money for Halloween. Then we would go into
or
a
you know
bank
what we
vault
do?
and we could rob it.
You know,
Yeah, no, like as a 24-year-old, and Lenny's like 15. Even Lenny would know this.
no, I'm not 15. You
Any
ass.
EDPs out there, leave Lenny alone, though. Okay.
I'm not 15.
Fine, he's 14 and a half, okay? He's almost
I'm
15.
40.
Alright, fine, he's 40. He identified
No.
as 40.
No, okay. I know everyone already knows this, but for context, I'm 19.
He's 91. I think most people over the age of 7, though, can agree that, going up to somebody's house at like 2 in the morning or whatever and saying, I just want to talk is probably going to work as well as, a guy that pulls up to someone's house with duct tape, with rope, and with a ski mask on, along with like a crowbar. And then when the cops arrest him, he just says, I just came to talk. Meanwhile, the crowbar's
You know-
halfway in the door. I think that's gonna work just as well.
I have a better example. Doing what Sniperwolf did is like going out at night and wearing all black and chasing down some poor girl and just start charging at some poor girl running on the street just to ask for directions to Walmart. Just
Pretty much, but it's stupid though. It's just so unbelievably stupid. And she's not a gangster or anything like that. Even if you were like a gangster and you were born in that environment, bro, there's some pretty stupid gangsters, which some might do that, but you weren't raised to be like that. It's just stupid, you know. So I don't know. I think you know, she was also acting like somebody that she wasn't, and I don't like when people do that as well. I don't like when people are fake. I like people that act more real. But
yeah.
But it was just stupid all around. And then what happens next was Jack Films made a video, really good video, saying how Sniperwolf was harassing him, which she was, and how she doxed him, which she did. And then the next day after she posted that video, she literally had a meme caption on her IG saying, "What would you do if we pulled up to your house with her and her stupid sister, apparently, her fucking transgender twin sister." And
they transitioned together.
we do everything together, including get penises or something like that. I don't know.
Remove our penis.
Yeah, but yeah. So, but I mean, obviously, though, what she did was a massive TOS violation. It violated the off-platform TOS terms of service. Which I don't like off-platform stuff for the most part. I think most stuff that's off-platform, YouTube should fuck off with and not, you know, look the other way if it doesn't occur on their platform. But when it comes to crimes that are actually being committed, like doxing, which she did, you know, I can agree with, you know, that type of off-platform stuff. So she doxed a fellow creator to 5 million people. And broke TOS, and really nothing's happened.
Broke a law.
Broke a law, yes.
Yeah,
So,
don't forget the fact that she stalked him.
Yes, well, I don't know, you know, usually when I think of stalking, to be perfectly fair, I usually think if you're following someone for a long period of time and they know it, which maybe she did, maybe she didn't, I'm not sure. But either way, she found his address and she went to it. That's undeniable.
I think that classifies as stalking.
I don't know if it does. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, doesn't. You know, I don't know shit, so maybe it does. But basically what happened was YouTube didn't do shit for like a whole week, and then when they did, they blamed 50% on Jack for no reason at all. Like they're just protecting this bitch.
I remember.
Yeah.
The balls YouTube had to do that,
bro. They're still getting shit for it. They're gonna be getting shit for it. She's getting review slammed. If she wants to have sponsors, which we didn't even get to the worst part, but she's screwed though. But YouTube, all they ended up doing was they basically forced her to come out with an apology, which it's so obvious that they forced her because she did it a week later and it looked like copy paste pasta or whatever. I don't know what's called, but
copy pasta.
Yeah, looked like that. It was such an insincere apology, and YouTube demonetized her on one video, and that's it. That's all that happened. Because she's one of their cash cows, and you know, I hope YouTube gets sued. Honestly, I hope that
they're probably going to.
I'm surprised that. I hope that there's a GoFundMe started for all those creators that she doesn't credit, and that they sue YouTube for not enforcing the copyright. I think that's what should happen, because it's YouTube's responsibility to maintain that, number one, with the copyright alone. But number two, I hope Jack's Films also sues her.
I think Jack Films, again, I may be very wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure that he does want to sue. And I also know he is planning to move houses as well. Obviously, I think everyone would in that situation.
But wait, kids, there's more, as Billy Mays would say, because it only gets worse. Right before this happened, something else, a couple of other stuff came out about Sniper Wolf. People started going through her videos, her old videos on Omegle specifically, and bro, she's an actual piece of shit. Bro, you can, like, I get, people really shouldn't be going back. I'm against people going back in, like, your Twitter history and, like, trying to cancel you if you said stuff that was fine at the time or whatever. If you said this or that, I don't think that's cancelable. I don't think if you make a joke, you should be canceled, even now. But, we can all agree, though, especially back then, people had hard skin. They didn't care.
Light skin.
People were all white. I didn't mean it like that. I meant people had hard skin, skin, bedrock skin. What? I didn't mean it like that. I didn't call everyone white. That's not what I meant.
It would have been funny if you did.
But no, like, basically people went back in her history and they found all these Omegle videos, and a lot of, I don't know how many. I'm only aware that she made 2 of these, but there are 2 videos where basically she sexualized children on Omegle. One of which she had like 12-year-olds twerking for her when she was like 20. When she was my age, bruh. And then there was another where that's literally a crime, and I don't know why YouTube never did anything about this, but basically she made a video where some 16-year-old flashed her, and she censored out, the nudity, but
that still doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. You committed a crime, and yeah, it's illegal. It's illegal. Because here's what's stupid with doxing is that technically doxing is kind of like a loose term, and technically you have to, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but you can actually get away with doxing unless you're giving out, I think it's a certain specific kind of information, or it's meant to be, you're doxing someone for them to be harassed. I think it's illegal if you do that, because there's, Kiwi Farms, Lenny, where like people document locales. There's a reason that there can be a whole bunch of doxed information on there, as long as people make it clear they don't want harm to harm done to these people. I think that already seems stupid, to be fair. She basically committed a crime, though, in that case, in my opinion, in that form of doxing. And then she committed an actual crime like 8 years ago on YouTube, and YouTube still doesn't do anything. She's a pedophile. Like, she's a legit pedophile. Women can be pedophiles. YouTube doesn't like me saying pedophile, but YouTube are pedophiles if they don't like pedophile.
Because here's the thing. It's like, the one thing I don't like about YouTube is it's like they say, oh yeah, we don't play favorites, even though they clearly play favorites.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I get why. I kind of get why they do, it's so easy. If YouTube literally would just have a backbone, because the advertisers want YouTube. They want YouTube. They'll get YouTube no matter what. But some advertisers just don't like to be on certain videos, and that's why there's a lot of videos that get demonetized and stuff like that, because ads need to be run for creators to get paid. And if a video is demonetized, there's no ads and all that. But if YouTube would literally just be like, your ad is going on, whatever video we want, or if you prefer it to go on a certain type, then I think that would be whatever, okay? But instead, they just are so extreme about everything. about everything. You can cuss and say bad language, and then that gets you demonetized. It can be that bad sometimes. Or if you have a certain
I
political
remember.
belief. What were you saying?
I remember the time, what was it, like 2019, 2020, somewhere around there, where it's like even just saying shit could get you demonetized.
It's not just that, it's like darker content. Like people like Mr. Nightmare who make these really dark videos. I guarantee a lot of Mr. Nightmare's videos are demonetized despite the fact that he doesn't have issues with anyone, and you know, like he's very to himself. He doesn't bother anyone, you know. But I think if YouTube was fair, and even if they were super woke to everybody, at least, you know, if they were fair, then that's one thing. But with all these issues that YouTube faces, and then them defending creators like SSSniperwolf who are family friendly, who get them a lot of money, it's not a good look. And I think if YouTube would do stuff about that, would stop being as extreme and caring and bending their butt cheeks over and out for the advertisers, and instead tell the advertisers what they want, I think YouTube would be a much better place, and it would be very fair. Instead, it's anarchy. I know that was a rant, but I feel like it's true.
Well, yeah, no. Here's the thing with... The thing is, I agree. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Because the thing with YouTube is, it's definitely lost a lot of its old ethics.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I shouldn't say old ethics, but you get what I mean. Because beforehand, you know damn well they wouldn't have tolerated this stuff.
Yes. No, I agree. I mean, I think that there is a lot that they would tolerate, but I think that with most websites and most companies, they would not tolerate if an employee was doxing other people, you know? I don't think they would be
I don't think
favor that.
I don't think any company would.
But
I shouldn't even say I think, I know.
But add pedophile on top of that, along with illegal stuff happening, that's a whole nother ball game. That's a whole nother thing you just don't do. I was saying how I don't believe that people should be canceled based on like what they've said in the past or whatever, but there are exceptions in my eyes.
That's one of them.
That's not if this was from, you know, a long time ago, hundreds of years ago, when, you know, there were crazy, disgusting marriage laws or whatever, that would be one thing. If it was a social norm, like having slaves back in the day, you know. People criticize a lot of our founding fathers because they owned slaves, but that was the norm back in the day. That's not, if you go up to the grocery store and you're like, I would like to buy 5 slaves, then that would obviously not be politically accepted, or by pretty much anyone.
Yeah,
but
no, it would not nowadays.
But that, what she did, that's not accepted and should not be accepted anywhere.
One thing I will honestly say.
Yes.
If you think about it, even back then, it's like nowadays we even look back and say, "Oh yeah," it's like we look back and read. It's like, "Oh yeah, back in history, this person had, let's say, their wife was 15." Even nowadays, we look back and go, "That's disgusting. Why was that allowed?" Needless, it doesn't matter if it was in the past or 100 years ago. It's still messed up. You know what I mean?
That's why we have history class, to show like what whipping did to the slaves, for example, and like how terrible their environments were because they're treated like trash. You know?
Yeah, but
so that we never end up going back to that.
Yeah, but you know the woke want to destroy the past and bring it back to the present.
Well, that's a whole nother thing, but yeah, if anything,
that's a whole nother rant for another day.
Woke people want to bring slaves back. Just remember that, black people, okay? For liberals, but
remember that the Democrat Party was the one that voted for slaves in the first place.
Yep.
that is true.
And just remember, Hitler was a national socialist, and all these socialist Bernie supporters are practically the same.
you gotta love. This is completely off our original topic, but the one thing I love is just the irony in it. Because if you think about it, it's like everyone. It's like disagree with me. You're a fascist. Yet literally a fascist
You're
is
an
if you're
incel.
not with them. Yeah. And then you have literal fascism where it's like if you're not a fascist, you deserve to die. It's like you're with us or against us. Which doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't it?
It's like being a Christian in China. If you're a Christian, you die. Like, just no. I don't believe in any of that shit. But getting back though, getting back into the Sniper Wolf thing though, YouTube just hasn't done anything. And people are giving them so much crap, but I don't know if they'll budge. Like they clearly care because they gave that stupid apology. They could have just been silent, but the fact that they didn't do anything at all, and demonetizing her for a day, that she'll lose about $2,000, maybe $5,000 at most. That's not a hit for the multimillionaire. That's pennies on the dime to her. She doesn't give a shit. But
Yeah.
the fact that they did that, I think, made everything so much worse. I think that people already know YouTube's favorites, has favoritism, but that really pushed it. I think that stuff like that, because they've been doing stuff like this for years, but this is a really big one, though. This is a really big issue.
Oh,
But-
that's an understatement.
Yes. No, they really is. But I think what this is doing is there's a lot of people on Reddit, which it is Reddit, but there's a lot of people on Reddit, though, who are saying that they're just done with the YouTube and they're going to Kick, or they're going to Rumble. And
Kick.
you'll know what Kick
Isn't
is.
Kick? I know what Kick is, but isn't Kick mainly used for like porn?
Kick is it's like an alternate for Twitch.
Oh, normally when I hear Kick, I think porn.
No, I think you're thinking of the app.
What's the difference?
Kick was there's a massive
Did you-
difference.
Did you ever expect to have this conversation?
Not really. And you're too young to even know what Kick was. I'm gonna be honest. At least you're saying it right, though. My coworker who had it back in the day used to call it kike.
Yeah, I remember that story.
He didn't even know what kike meant until I told him.
I remember my uncle, who is a really so I have a really religious uncle, and he's very against gays and shit. And he didn't even know what a dyke meant until I told him. And then afterwards, he's like, "Oh, that's beautiful." And then I remember talking to him, and I was like, "Yeah, oh yeah, that girl over there, yeah, she's one of my friends, but she's a lesbian, right?" And he goes, "Ah, she's a dyke." He's so nonchalantly.
It's like he's talking about an animal or something like that. He's like, "Look at that squirrel. Oh, it's a squirrel." Or it's like, "Oh, it's a brown squirrel or something. Ah, it's a dyke."
You can't see me, but I'm like shaking my head, like, yes, that is, yes. That is.
Bro, real quick though, with the Sniper Wolf shit, you wanna know what's crazy though is, you wanna know how good I mean, this is Mr. Beast just to use as an example, but I mean, bro, Mr. Beast is killing it right now, and you wanna know how partially? Because
How?
YouTube pushes his shit like crazy. And I mean, I think that's an obvious, and he deserves. He's like one of the only creators that definitely deserves to be pushed, in my opinion. Because he's Mr. Beast. But this guy got 24 million views in 10 hours. That's fucking crazy. But that's the power if you get on YouTube's homepage. Imagine if YouTube was more fair. Not saying Mr. Beast shouldn't be on the homepage. He definitely does have everyone, but imagine like how many more entertaining people may be on YouTube's homepage versus all these like stupid fucking family-friendly cringe shit. Just I don't know. That's just kind of an off statement, but I thought that was something.
Crush, just imagine if one day we are on YouTube's home. You know what? How about I just shut
That
down
is
that
never
statement
gonna
right
happen.
now?
That's
Yeah,
never
I was
gonna
about to say, let me just shut down that statement because the chances of us getting a YouTube sponsorship I'm pretty sure it's more likely that tomorrow I'm going to get a girlfriend.
I think it's more likely tomorrow that I'm gonna be the MVP of the Super Bowl, and then
Team
John's gonna
G
get
the
really
third.
mad. John's gonna get. I'll dunk on Lamar, and John's gonna throw his glasses again.
I imagine if we had John throwing his glasses on camera and we edited it into like a Super Bowl clip.
Oh, bro, that would go trending. I'm convinced.
Look, he was at the 20, he's at the 30, and he catches the pass from John.
But YouTube, do something. I literally I got a strike on my channel, which I know I've been bitching about this, but I feel like I kind of have the right to bitch, though, to be fair.
You do.
And for Irresponsible Twats, too, we got strikes. Well, Irresponsible Twats got a warning, which is basically a strike.
That never goes away, yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect you. It's just annoying. I got a strike on my channel for a live stream that was over a year old, and it was for something like copyright or whatever, and YouTube didn't do anything with it. So, why should I get punished for these false, for some false shit? At least give me like a timestamp. If you give me a timestamp, told me this is what you did wrong, then whatever, okay? But clearly that's a mistake. This has happened to a lot of other people, especially in like the dark commentary scene. Stuff like Nick Crowley. Lenny, you know Nick Crowley?
I know Nick Crowley.
He can't
And
even
remember, that was the first ever video you showed me about the backrooms.
Oh, yeah. But Nick Crowley, all of his videos are demonetized, and he has to rely on sponsors. No, not permanently, but because he talks about all this dark subject like murder and stuff like that. Like YouTube's I don't know. I just hate fucking. I'm not against family friendly shit, but I hate that shit's always pushed so aggressively. They just dick ride the sponsors so hard, or the advertisers so hard. But he has to make money from sponsors because he gets demonetized pretty much on all of his videos apparently because of just the subject alone.
That's just messed up in my opinion, yeah.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And like Nelk, who make funny pranks. I mean, YouTube's like a parent. They're trying to, try and tell you what you should watch when it's not, when they shouldn't be the ones telling you what you should like, Yeah. It's just stupid.
The one thing with prank channels nowadays, though, the thing I've looked back at them is some of them are funny. Like, the ones where it's like, oh yeah, I hired this drywall person to put a picture of them in the wall.
Yeah.
Like, I always found that funny. But then when it came down to like, oh yeah, we're gonna mess around in a store, like, the one, like the Nelk Boys where they acted like Best Buy employees?
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't know. It was funny, but in reality, I always thought about it. It's just like, just imagine how, like, the actual employees felt in that moment.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't care. I think it was funny. Now, if they were to, like, try and help people, buy stuff for nothing and committing crimes, and that's one thing. But if you that's harmless, though. It's harmless. The way I see it.
Yeah, as long as you're not, like, doing a crime, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't see any problem with that. If you're, if you do any crimes, or, if a prank goes way too far, then that's one thing, but most pranks are fine.
Like, have you seen the one prank where this guy was, like, asking married women for their phone numbers on the beach, and at one point, this guy was getting so irritated because he kept doing it to him that he grabbed his microphone and threw it in the ocean.
Well, that's what comes with it. That's what comes with the pranks. If you don't like it, then you shouldn't be doing the pranks. They all know that going in, so. Yeah.
It's like, the one thing that I think, if you're a prank YouTuber, and some part of you gets damaged, you get sued, you shouldn't sue because you know what the risk. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it all depends on the context. I think that if, it wasn't a hard... There was one prank. I only saw like one of this guy's videos because this guy, his name's Frank Castle. You probably don't know who he is, but you know when Boogie2988 shot the gun in the air, Lenny?
Oh, was that him?
Frank fired or Boogie fired a warning shot because Frank was on his property. And Frank Castle goes up to people and basically messes with them, but a lot of the times it's harmless. There was this one prank, which it was only funny mainly because this guy was overreacting like crazy. Frank Castle brought like a fucking, what's it called? What holds hot dogs? Let's say a container. A bun? Oh. No, like in the grocery store package. Like, let's say a package.
Just call it a package.
He brought a package of hot dogs and he dropped one on the ground and then walked up to the dude and said, "Dude, you dropped your dogs," or something like that. And it was like one of those like little cringe, like haha moments or whatever, something that a 15-year-old would say. But this guy, he starts freaking out and he's like, "They ain't my fucking dogs." And then he starts like going all crazy on Frank Castle and he keeps saying, "You dropped your dogs, bro." And this guy tried to fight him over it and push him off into the highway.
Reacting at that point.
So it all depends. I think if the mic goes into the water, then I think it's fair because you're also recording them doing it, and you guys kind of gained something and lost something to go with it. So I don't think it would be wise to sue them when they could counter sue you back pretty easily.
Yeah. Or you know what's another prank that I watched recently with you that I found hilarious as hell?
What?
The guy in the ceiling prank.
Yeah, well that's
like,
funny.
Yeah, we got a big mama rat up there and then some guy falls through the ceiling. Dude, this is
we win raccoon.
Just watch.
He tried his best law.
It's Lenny.
No, I'm not making.
That's funny.
He tried his best.
Look at his boot.
This guy,
by the way.
This guy knows how to entertain, though. He's doing this on purpose, but
oh yeah,
that's funny. All right. Anyway, are we good, Lenny?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, we're gonna wrap up here, y'all. Hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, make sure you either subscribe down there, get the fuck out, or else the guy you just saw on the screen will be Lenny, and it's gonna be just like a Monsters Incorporated
same
movie.
Haircut and everything.
It's gonna be just like Monsters Inc. though, except instead of Lenny coming out of the closet, trying to get you, which sounds really bad. Then it's gonna be more like the last scene where Mike Wazowski is doing stand-up comedy, except instead of doing stand-up comedy, Lenny's gonna be singing too. And yeah, I don't know if you're gonna like that. You may like it, you may not like it. You don't want to risk it, so just make sure to either subscribe down there, get the fuck out, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Oh yeah.